Today we are taking on one of the biggest rivalries in English football history, Manchester United versus Arsenal. However, using the 2000 to 2001 retro database, this is when the rivalry was at its peak. Keane versus Vieira, Fergie versus Wenger. This is when the Premier League became must-watch TV. So with Dad taking over Manchester United, leaving me with Arsenal, we spent 5 years building the best teams and using the most iconic players of this era. Yes, today we are doing a retro rebuild. Good 5 seasons. Now, Dad did beg me to be the Arsenal manager, as you'd all probably anticipate he would.
I refused to be Arsenal, that's what it was.
But I said, no, let's switch it up a little bit. I've been Man United quite a lot. Man United have the better team in this to begin with. I'll be Arsenal. And he cried about it for the next hour, and we just had to push on and went for it. So big shout out to the Mad Scientist for creating yet another fantastic retro database for us all to enjoy, and hopefully it keeps FM content alive for the time being, because it's well, it hasn't been great, is it, in terms of Football Manager 26, so at least we've got stuff like this which makes it more entertaining, because we do love a retro database.
Yeah, I really love playing these. It's so interesting, so much fun. And just memories, really, isn't it?
The 2000-2001 database, so the turn of the year. We've got the kits as well, thanks to Mr. Teeny, the face pack, and the new gen, or the regen mod. So all the regens that come through are real players, which is great. There's also new gens who come through too. And you can see from the Manchester United side of things as well, exactly the same. We've got that classic Vodafone kit down there that I remember having myself. Right, so the Manchester United team. We've had money to begin with. We've made some signings as well, because we thought it'd be quite important to do so.
Mine's a bit boring because it's a real life signing as well for Man United. But at the time, he was one of the best centre defenders in the league.
Or young centre defenders anyway, don't they?
Yeah, in the league. So it just made sense for me. That's what the position I felt that I was a little bit weak in. Just made sense for me. I went out and got him.
Rio Ferdinand joining the club. Of course, he also played defensive midfielder around about this time.
Yeah, that's where they wanted to play with the United team as well,
Yeah, why he's there. But definitely a far better centre-back than what he was defensive midfielder. So, looking at this, that means you are playing the classic 4-4-2, which Manchester United were very good with back then.
And Beckham, wide wingers.
Yeah.
Wide midfielders.
Beckham out on the wings. Look how good that is. The 20s knocking around and free kick taking, passing, long shots, crossing, and of course 19 for vision as well. 18 for corners. That's a bit. Should be higher, shouldn't it?
Oh, I thought so. Yeah, he can put a ball on a sixpence, really, couldn't he?
But yeah, you got Ryan Giggs on the other side. 20 in technique and dribbling and flair. Pace and acceleration is stupidly good as well. Plays down that left hand side. But the players around him, obviously you got Stam at centre back. I think he was one of the most I think he is the most underrated defender in the Premier League, because he was only there for 3 seasons.
Yeah, it was a shame really, because he was so good when he.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if it was true, but I'm pretty sure the 3 seasons he was there, Man United won the league those 3 years, because he signed for like, I can't remember how much it actually was, but then he signed, but had an argument because of the book, and then left.
Yeah.
And we just weren't quite as good defensively until Vidic then came along. But yeah, you got Scholes in the midfield.
Well, the midfield speaks for itself with Scholes and
Roy Keane.
Roy Keane in the middle, just sort of cleaning everything up. And they're 2 big boys up front, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I couldn't go wrong with this strike force.
And
really,
there's the legend that is Roy Keane. Doing his job. Winning the ball. Great. Loads of 20s again, as
I'm
you
hoping
can see.
that natural fitness stays at 20 for the 5 seasons. Then I'm going to change him then. Really,
Andy Cole up front.
Yeah.
A lot of pace, a lot of acceleration.
Great 2 players.
Dwight York.
What a pair of these two were together up front, really, when they just
York
didn't.
and Coley.
Yeah.
But on the bench, though, to be fair, you have still got Teddy Sheringham. He's still knocking around at this point, 34 years of age.
One of my
but Ole Gunnar
Spurs players he
Solskjaer.
was. Yeah, I mean, he was good at his time. Good substitution.
Yeah.
He always come on and score goals for you, didn't he?
Very good on this.
I think he was one of the other players that we're talking about, underrated players. I think he was another one, really, who just slipped underneath the radar, really.
Yeah.
Didn't realise how good he was until his career finished, and you look back and you think, God.
Yeah, he's still a legend, even though I didn't really rate him as the manager of Manchester United. He's a bit of a yes man for me. But let's have a look at this Arsenal team then, what I'm going to do with this Arsenal team. And I've made one sign-in. I had to get in there quick before Dad seen him and then maybe went for him. Because I don't think Dad needed him anyway. I went for Ronaldinho. £22 million. Now, I do need centre-backs in the future, because both my centre-backs are in their, middle 30s. But I think Ronaldinho coming in, because centre midfield might be a position that we're struggling with. I needed an attacking sided midfielder.
Looks so good at 20, doesn't he?
Unbelievable. Yeah.
That could be your best signing for the first 5 seasons.
Could be for £20 million as well. He's only 20 years old. So this is before he even went to PSG. We're signing from Gremio. So unbelievable player. Very excited to see what he can do for this Arsenal team. Now, I've gone a little bit more ballsy. As you can see, I've got Bergkamp up front in the false 9 being locked in.
What a player.
Yeah, so he actually doesn't play naturally as a striker in this game, which I thought was quite surprising, to be fair.
Yeah.
But, all right, fair enough. So I'm locking him in as that false 9 player. The false 9 obviously acts as an attacking midfielder anyway, with the attacking midfield of Ronaldinho in behind. If I went the best 11 route, you can see it does change. Now, Ronaldinho goes to the left. Don't necessarily want that to happen. Perez would be my left midfielder without locking him in. So Perez quite nicely goes to that left-hand side. The big man up top, though, Thierry Henry.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah,
much
quality
as I don't like
player.
talking about Arsenal players like that, but if you're a football player, a football person, he's a legend.
Is he the best ever player in the Premier League? I always see this debate, and his name always comes up
It is
for
on
it.
there, isn't it? And, you know, it's got to be close, very close, I think. Cristiano Ronaldo's got to be in with that as well.
Wayne Rooney.
Cantona's got to be in with it. Wayne Rooney's got to be in with it. Alan Shearer's got to be in it.
Yeah.
Harry Kane's got to be there, I feel. But he's got to be there or there close.
It's completely ruined that.
Come on. He's the amount of goals that Harry scored before he left.
Yeah, all those trophies he won at Spurs.
That's the only problem with it. Yeah, that's the only thing, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, we're talking about Henry, and yeah, he's got to be close to. I mean, Bergkamp's got to be close as well, I feel.
No, that's too far.
Do you know, I loved him as a.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Watching him.
Elite player, but not one of the best players in the Premier League. Not for me, anyway. Patrick Vieira, one of the best midfielders, of course, with the rivalry, of course, with Roy Keane.
This is going to be fun, isn't it?
Oh, yes. So, that was always fun to watch, especially around this era. Just in the tunnels alone was good.
The stare out in the tunnel.
Now, at the back, we do have a very aging defence outside of Silvinho, and you think, oh, God, that's good that you've got a good left-back. Well, the only youngster we've got coming through is bloody Ashley Cole, who also plays left-back, so that's really annoying.
One of the best in the world,
yeah, he turns out to be one of the best left-backs in the world.
Yeah.
So, the one player we don't necessarily need to replace, we've got a replacement for it. But we do have Martin Keown, 34 years of age, at the end of his career. No, neither did I. For what he did to Ruud van Nistelrooy, absolutely not.
And that's, as a football person, I didn't like seeing that.
No, I also don't like listening to him in interviews now. He does my head in.
Absolutely awful.
Or punditry, yeah. Sorry, Martin, but don't you talk a load of nonsense. Tony Adams, I liked him a lot more. Had his problems, of course, but I liked him a lot more. He
done well to get through the problems, and then he just changed weird after that, didn't he?
Yeah. One of the very first books I ever read, like autobiographies.
I must admit, I've read that book as well, yes.
Yeah. I read his autobiography, him and Roy Keane's, and then Alex Ferguson.
You couldn't. Anybody who talks about Arsenal or the players talk about this, we were in this team, they couldn't ask for a better captain.
No. He might have more 20s than what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20s with 2 19s, 3 19s, 4 19s in total.
That's some doing,
Jesus. But yeah, he's 33 years of age, so again, my defence is a little bit old.
Right.
Dixon 36. He can launch a ball though. 19 for long throws. Jesus.
Your defence is looking dodgy except for left back.
That's what I mean. It's old. And look who's in goal. 36-year-old David Seaman. It's really old. So, yeah, I mean, we've got to be... we're struggling a little bit for age, which is the reason why I thought it would be quite good to take over as Arsenal manager, I think, because it gives me a bit of a challenge. Ljungberg, who can play across the front three there, he'll be a good option off the bench. Sylvain Wiltord, I hated Wiltord because he always seemed to score against United. Yeah. 26 years of age, still very good, definitely coming off the bench. Ray Parlour in midfield too. He's the reason why I bought Ronaldinho. Passing of 11.
I always thought he wasn't that bad of a player as well, really.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't like him on... Well, I say they don't like him. There's still a lot of yellows on there, but he was one of those just steady Eddie players. He put him in a few positions, very good.
I like listening to him though.
Yeah.
On TalkSport and stuff when he was on there. I like listening to him and his stories. Him and Alan Brazil. Good connection. Carney, I mean, we're playing Bergkamp, but Carney was obviously there. You can come off the bench for both him and Henry. He's got a few 20s as well, actually. 20 for dribbling. I mean, 8 acceleration, which cracks me up, but still. Not a lot of options up front. Maybe that's something we'll look into next season, because Wiltord and Carney coming off the bench, a little bit different compared to Henry. But there we go. Now, that's our starting 11s. How we started this season, well, we've played each other, and I beat Dad 5-4. 95th minute from Patrick Vieira. I bet Highbury went mental.
That's for the worst person to score against us.
Yeah, I mean, what a game as well, because you went 1-0 up, I scored, and then a minute later, Andy Cole scored again. I think you went 3-1 up there.
Yeah.
We've pulled it all the way back and gone ahead to make it 4-3, and then Solskjaer scored to make it 4-4, and we've got the 5th. That's a crazy game of football. Tottenham lost against them on the first game of the season, even though Ronaldinho scored. So, yeah,
at your
was
place
nice
as well. That's even worse.
Yeah, and then Leicester 4-1. Will that be costly? Wow, we'll have to see. Dad, your start to the season, we know you lost against us. How have you done in the other fixtures? Well, you won the Charity Shield. You beat Chelsea 5-4. Now, I've already done a simulation of this where I used this database and went all the way up until present day. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you get that one checked off for after that, because lots of things happen, including Chelsea, who don't, of course, have Jose Mourinho or Abramovich, and yet still may shock some people.
Yeah.
As does Leeds United. Crazy on this. David O'Leary might be the best manager I've ever seen. Some crazy stuff happens with David O'Leary. So if you like stuff like that where you simulate and rewrite history, I'll leave that at the end of the video for you to go watch. But yeah, definitely worth your time if you've got another half an hour after this video. But 5-4 against Chelsea, so good result against them. But then Derby County 3-0. Sunderland 3-1, of course, then the 5-4. So, now, of course, we're coming off the back of Dad, you being the holders, Arsenal being runners-up twice, Leeds finishing in 3rd. So this is sort of where we are in the world of football. Of course, this is 2 seasons after Manchester United won the treble as well. So I think we win this season in real life, and that's where Jaap Stam won 3-3.
Oh, right, yeah.
Then pissed off to wherever he went after. Maybe AC Milan, I can't quite remember who it was. Maybe Lazio. This is where we are in the world of football. It's before Chelsea get Abramovich, before Jose Mourinho does his speech and wins stuff for Porto. Barcelona and Real Madrid are good, but Italian football reigns, as you can see. Premier League is the 3rd most popular league. So the Serie A is where it's all meant to be. And of course, if you're looking no further than the Inter Milan squad, then you can see some unbelievable players such as R9 Ronaldo. So if one of us manages to get a big budget, expect one of us to try and sign Ronaldo. All right, let's see what happens then. Season number... Robbie Keane's there, by the way. I thought I'd just...
Another legend.
Always forget that he plays for Inter Milan until you see stuff like this.
To be honest,
yeah. Well, there we go. What a strike force. Because they had Hakan Suka. We're really going off on a tangent here. Zamorano and Christian Vieri. They do know they can only play a certain amount of strikers. Like, what is this? That is ridiculous. Rakoba's there too. How did I miss Rakoba, who's also absolutely phenomenal? To be honest, they could do with getting rid of Ronaldo. Pirlo's there, who can also play up front too, according to this, when his early parts of his career, when he was in the number 10 role. There we go. Alright, season number 1 then. Let's see what happens. Normal point system for this 5-year rebuild. Who takes the early advantage? Well, in the Premier League, Arsenal already disrupting things. 19 points.
Oh, that's bad, isn't it?
Ahead.
I shouldn't be coming second when losing 9 games.
No.
When you look at the teams below, was it Chelsea only lost 5?
You lost against them twice. You lost against me once, which was, of course, the start of the season, which we've seen. But you also beat me 4-3 at Old Trafford. We are putting on some absolute corking games. I only drew 1 game, which is obviously going to be a big part of why we've gone on and won. 100 points there, 94 goal difference. We both conceded 47. So we both had good goal difference, to be fair. Yours was quite high too. Chelsea in 3rd place. Southampton in 4th.
And Leeds.
Did Southampton? Yeah, but Leeds finished 3rd the season before.
Yeah, true, yeah.
You got to remember this, where we are in the world. Glenn Hoddle's the manager of Southampton.
Say no more.
So Wayne Bridge is there, Jason Dodd. Letitia gone, I imagine? Yeah, he's not there anymore.
James Beattie's still there.
James Beattie is the striker with Marion Pahars. Wow, I remember Pahars.
Yeah.
Actually, James Beattie was coming off the bench. It was Kevin Davies.
Never a good striker, really.
Yeah, went on to play for Bolton, of course. You probably remember him a little bit more for. But yeah, so that was their strike force. They have got a good team. Benali's there as well. So yeah, under Glenn Hoddle, they've done all right. First season. Now, the player statistics, this might be quite an interesting one to have a look at too. Attacking-wise, goals, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Top of it.
Didn't see that coming.
30 goals in
see
35 games. Jimmy Floyd Asbank with 28. Henry with 26. Ronaldinho and Dwight York both on 22. Kanu's also there with 16, which does surprise me. So Bergkamp didn't get as many goals as I thought. I was anticipating a Michael Owen being up there, because when you look at Michael Owen, only 21 goals. In the simulation, he is unbelievable because of how fast he is. His natural fitness is somehow 20. Like, so many injuries and all that. How is that 20? Makes no sense. But he's 21 years of age in this on Liverpool. He's a phenomenal player, just coming off the back, of course, winning the Ballon d'Or a season or so before. What I do want to have a look at is assists. Who got the most assists this season? And it is Ryan Giggs with 21. Ronaldinho, Henry, Bergkamp and Kanu all quite high, with David Beckham there as well. Yeah. But yeah, Ryan Giggs takes that.
No surprise, 21. Really. That's what he was good at, innit? So
yeah. Okay, well, good start for me in the Premier League. But the Cups dominated by Manchester United, beating Liverpool in the final of the FA Cup,
one, isn't it?
and in the League Cup, beating me 4-3. 2-4-3 results against me. It was 3-0 in the first half. Pulled it back to make it 3-3. Lovely stuff. A minute later, Andy Cole scores. Great. Well done. You won at Wembley, which would be the old Wembley on this.
Yes, it would be, yeah.
Because the new Wembley wouldn't have been built yet. Champions League, though, I was knocked down the semi-final by AC Milan, who went on to win against Barcelona in the final. Now, this is an AC Milan with Oliver Bierhoff up front, the German striker, very good. Veteran of the game at this point, but look at the strength and jumping reach there. Look, unbelievable at heading. Alongside a young Andrei Shevchenko. Don't know if you've ever heard of him. What a player.
Yeah,
I absolutely love Shevchenko.
Yeah, he was good.
Other than when he played for Chelsea. But yeah, I forget about that as well. Chelsea's had some mental strikers back in their time, haven't they? So yeah, they've gone on and win that, which it does surprise me. And they got Maldini still. They've got Costa Curta. They got an okay defence. It's nowhere near as good as the AC Milan in sort of like 3 years' time when they started making Champions League finals. They built an even better team then. But yeah, they beat a Barcelona side with Kluivert and Rivaldo, Luis Enrique. They've got Pep Guardiola in centre mid. So they got a great team. I still think our teams are better than them, though.
Yeah, I do as well, looking at it. But
player by player.
There's still some good sides there, isn't it?
Okay, well, let's see where we finished in the Champions League then. I know I finished in the semi-final. Where did you get to? So I lost 8-5 on aggregate, so love that. But Blue Neri, which is Inter Milan, also reached the semi-final. Quarter-final, you're not in that one either, Dad. So this is old school way of doing it, is the groups. You finish bottom of the second group, which included Juve, Bayern and Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's all hard. There's all leagues above me, according to this, at the moment. So
that is crazy.
Oh, that's hard, isn't it, really?
Now, I don't know how that worked, because like you go into a second group, but you won 2 games, and it was 2 teams that weren't in the group.
Something's wrong.
So I don't know how that all plays out. Like the groups that I was in, I played like a runner, but I didn't play anybody else.
Go on to Inter Milan then, which is there where you are, and see who they lost their game against.
Yeah, they lost to you.
So it does say that it was against me.
Yeah. So whether it's all groups, but you play like different fixtures, I don't know. Crazy stuff. But either way, you only got to that second group stage and didn't progress past that. All right, let's have a look at the Arsenal then. How do we do statistics-wise? David Seaman's still good for another year. He's 37. Do I risk it for another season or do I bring a keeper in? Depending on the budget, I'll have to look at that. Thierry Henry got 41 goals with 27 assists. Jesus. That's unbelievable.
I think the strange thing about that is the 27 assists, because when Henry was through, he didn't pass.
You say that. You're going to look stupid now.
Am I?
Because Bruno Fernandes is chasing a record at the minute of the most assists in a season. That is held by 2 players, Kevin De Bruyne, Thierry Henry.
Is it really?
Thierry Henry was 20 assists in a season, all open play. Not one of them was a set piece.
I apologise then
so
to
you take that back.
Yeah, I'll take it back.
Yeah, respect on the name of Thierry Henry.
So
he definitely
goes
passed.
to show that he should definitely be one of the best in the Premier League.
Because I very much doubt that was 20 missed shots.
Yeah.
That was 20 assists in one season, all open play goals. Ronaldinho, 33 and 24. So, oh my God, look how good that is after just one season.
Yeah.
Sylvain Wiltord was the 3rd top scorer. Didn't expect that, to be honest. Dennis Bergkamp, 22 and 24. So, and Kanu, 22 and 20. So they are getting quite a lot of goals. Even Ljungberg, 18 and 18. A little bit disappointed with Perez. I'll be honest. 17 assists.
I'm gonna. There's something on there I've seen there and I can't believe.
Go on.
Lee Dixon, 10 goals.
10 goals.
What did he score from a throw-in?
Yeah.
Straight in the net?
Penalty taker.
Oh, right.
Might be a penalty taker with 17.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah.
Can't stand listening to his commentary.
Awful.
Oh, him and Matterface doing the England games. Makes me want to pull my eyelashes out.
Yeah, switch the volume off.
I'm sure, Lee Dixon, you're a lovely person.
I'd rather listen to Mum talking to me while the game's on than listening to him.
Oh, I'm sure you're a lovely person, Lee Dixon, but you and Matterface are unbearable to listen to. either way. We've established that former Arsenal players are not very good at punditry. Let's have a look at the Manchester United ones that we do enjoy listening to, other than sometimes Paul Scholes, because he comes out with some absolute Barney stuff. Roy Keane, he says some funny stuff.
Brilliant.
Gary
Says
Neville,
it as it is.
Gary Neville and his Huel. Other than that, the rest of them aren't very good either. 42 goals from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in 42
and he wasn't
starts.
in my starting lineup.
He was. He played 42 games.
Yeah, well, he wasn't in the best 11 then, put it that way. So, yep.
20 assists as
Brilliant.
well.
Well done, Ole.
Dwight York got 41 and 12. Paul Scholes scored 21 and 15. Andy Cole, who looks like he was more of the substitute this season, 19 and 5. Ryan Giggs got 33 assists overall across the season. David Beckham got 24.
Big Teddy Sheringham, 14 goals. That's what I like.
Yeah, some big numbers in there, Dad.
Yes.
Very big. Transfer budget for you this season, 151 million. All right, definitely didn't have that in 2001, let me tell you. I got 133.
Oh, that makes it interesting, then.
So this is going to be...
we know there's a few big players we want to go for.
Oh, yeah. So let's see who those big players are going to be after we have a look at the points. Season number 1 then, Omega Luke with 6, Dad with 8.
My key signing for Season 2 is the Brazilian R9, Ronaldo, one of the best strikers of all time, signing from Inter Milan for 135 million.
And my key signing was a man who I loved watching in a Manchester United shirt growing up, Ruud van Nistelrooy, a world-class striker as well from PSV, signed for 37 million. Right, so there's a £100 million difference between our two strikers, but I don't think we can deny how crucial both of them are going to be to the lineups. I mean, to be honest, both play for PSV as well, which is kind of hilarious. But Ruud van Nistelrooy joining the club. He wasn't my only signing, and definitely wasn't my most expensive. In fact, he was the cheapest out of the 3. Walter Samuel, I needed a centre-back with the 2 aging centre-backs that I've already got. Left-footed, so we've got that one covered. Marking of 20, position of 20, anticipation of 20. How are you supposed to get past this, man? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Walter Samuel of Roma, who've got a great team on this. Batistuta up there as well. Gabigol. Then we've got Alex from Parma. Now, I don't remember watching Alex as a player, to be honest, so forgive me if I am being a little bit ignorant with him, but he looks amazing on this.
I had a look at him, but obviously I had Ryan Giggs in that position, so it didn't really appeal to me then.
Yeah, I mean, what a phenomenal
Yeah,
player.
he looks a good
Left-footed,
player,
so left winger. We've already got Ronaldinho. We've already got Perez until we sold Perez. So, big decision made. £30 million for Robert Perez to Roma. So I bought Walter Samuel, sold them Perez. He's already wanted for some reason by AC Milan. Don't know why. But I think he is so much better than Perez, Alex, that player that I just signed.
100%.
That it just made a lot more sense to do that deal instead of keeping with Perez, who's only 27, so he could have lasted me the long 3 years. But yeah, I think our team benefits from that. Now, I haven't changed the formation. We won the league. We have slightly tweaked the role though, because Van Nistelrooy can't exactly play as a false 9. It's 2 stars. No point in doing it. So a DLF, which is very much a similar type of role, just doesn't drop as much, just pops off because he also has unbelievable passing and vision. So as a deep line forward, he's actually really good at it. Deep line forward in behind Thierry Henry with Ronaldinho next to you, and hopefully, of course, on the left, Alex as well. Yes, please. That should be very good.
That's very good.
Ashley Cole has burst onto the scene a little bit. He has got slightly better. So this season, I thought I need to give him some game time. And Silvinho can't really get rid of it. Or I don't want to get rid of him, to be honest. So we're playing Silvinho right back.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, not the best option for us, because obviously we've got Lauren, we've got, I think Oleg Lushny can also play right back and isn't bad at passing, but his physicals just aren't there. I just think in the long run, Silvinho is going to be a better option for us to have at right back instead of going out and blowing loads on another right back. So that's what we're doing here. Keeping the same formation either way. Now, Dad, you had Ronaldo. He wasn't your only signing though, because you also brought in Christian Kivu from Ajax.
Yep, I was a bit weak on the left-hand side, so got a good left back in.
And then we have also got, and Christian Kivu, by the way, cost 27 million. Ivan Cordoba, which is another Inter Milan player. And hilariously, where does Christian Kivu go after Ajax? Inter Milan. So, Cordoba, who plays right back. You're really taking all the Inter Milan players, but what a fast right back he is.
Well, I mean, I looked at Gary Neville, and as much as I love him at Sky now, I didn't like him when he was at Man United. So
I didn't even like him at Man United.
I don't think many people did.
He was like the one player I was like, I can't stand Gary Neville.
He was always going to get replaced, but once I took over United. So I brought this guy playing to take his place, so I think he's much better as well.
You can play across the back three as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, as a bonus as well. In with David Beckham just in front of him. What a pairing going down that right flank.
Yeah, so you've got him locked in with Kivu.
Yeah,
of course. Now the best 11 pick does change because it does keep actually both of them in there, but at the start it didn't, which is the reason why I've locked him in.
Yeah.
But Ronaldo now goes up front with Dwight York. You're also using the DLF on Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I wouldn't have done that, personally.
Oh, I just looked at him and thought that's his sort of favourite position. And like you picked up earlier, his passing 14, so it's very good. He knows where the back of the net is well.
You want him on the last man, and he's quicker than Dwight York. I'd have had that different, but there we go.
Here we go. We'll see how it goes.
Beckham on the right. Got Giggs on the left. Scholes, Keane, Ferdinand, Stam, Barthez in net. So still all solid at the back there. How has it started this season? We've played each other again, and Arsenal pick up another win.
You beat me twice. You beat me in the Charity Shield as well.
I have beat you in the Charity Shield, which means I've got 2 points at the start of this season, which is great.
2-0 already, so I can't believe that.
It's 8 all in terms of the actual points, which is fantastic. We're on level playing field going into the season 2. Southampton 3-1 though. Roy Keane getting a brace there. 6-1 against Leicester. R9 scoring 4.
Great start for him. Yeah.
And then Everton 2-0 against them. So, interesting start. Now, we've got that group phase thing going on again in the Champions League. You've got Galatasaray, Juve and Ajax in this first phase. So, that's some interesting fixtures. Let's see my Arsenal team, though. How have we done outside of that result? Well, we have won everything so far. Scoring so many goals.
The shock on that one is the
Liverpool game.
Liverpool game, yeah.
Villa started things off in the Premier League 5-1. Giovanni Bronckhorst got their solitary goal. But Liverpool, with Michael Owen, he's still there. We beat them 9-1.
I'm getting a bit worried now. Just that one result is making me worried, really. I mean,
Chelsea 4-2 away as well.
I was just going to say, you've played Villa, Liverpool and Chelsea and me twice, and you haven't lost a game yet.
Yeah, or drew.
Yeah. So I'm a bit worried now.
Yeah, Thierry Henry scoring 3. Tony Adams getting a 4th. My groups, we've got Kaiserslautern in there, which is nice to see Kaiserslautern, because of course in the retro databases they're a lot higher up in the Bundesliga. In our databases that we play in modern days, they're like Division 3, or Bundesliga 3. Panathinaikos and Feyenoord. So we should get through those groups quite comfortably. It's just then whatever happens after that. But I need to win some cups this season as well to hopefully bring up the points. So let's see what happens. Oh, in the Premier League, it was won on the final day of the season. Now, I don't know why you didn't play on the final day, but I did. And I beat Coventry, which took me above you. So for some reason you played your game earlier. Maybe that's something to do with a Champions League final. I hope not. Or an FA Cup final. I hope not. But you lost 1 game all season, which was that game that we seen at the start. I lost 2. I lost against you 2-1, and I lost to Leeds 7-4.
Leeds finished 4th, though.
Yeah.
7-4 is the big shock, isn't it?
David O'Leary still?
You beating Liverpool 9-1 is a bigger shock, I think.
Yeah. Drew 3 games against Wimbledon and Southampton.
Twice.
Yeah, and you've
That's the games that cost me, look.
5 games. Sunderland twice.
Yes, that's bad, isn't it? Where does Sunderland finish?
Mid-table, 12th.
Mid-table. Shouldn't be drawn against them.
No. That's what's cost you.
Yeah.
Goal difference, we were very close to each other. Points, just 1 point between it.
One of those games against Sunderland, or they won the league.
Yeah. Player statistics, though, I did see there Ronaldo was dominating it. So goals-wise, he did get the most. 34 Premier League goals in 31 appearances.
Not bad,
R9 for you. Kevin Phillips got 33 and 35. Well, that ain't bad at all, is it? Very good player indeed.
I liked him.
Michael Owen, there he is. Finally got more, 33. Alan Boskic is not a name I anticipated to see up there with his 8th finishing.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
But he does have 19 for pace. Well, 19 for acceleration, 20 pace, 20 strength.
Yeah.
So maybe it's all headed goals.
Lightning going through and just couldn't beat the keeper. Absolute rubbish at finishing, but he still got it, didn't he?
Yeah, good composure. Yeah. Just couldn't actually finish. And then Thierry Henry and Ruud van Nistelrooy, 28 and 25. So there's my combination up front with Ronaldinho just behind with 23. So it tells you why I scored quite a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Dwight York and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer either side of Ronaldinho there with 23 and 20. So still scoring quite a lot.
How old's Alan Shearer there?
Alan Shearer, 31 years of age, which you could say actually was Alan Shearer's prime, to be honest. He was that good around that time. Very good goal scorer, as you can see. Still playing at Newcastle. So, yeah, interesting season there. Let's see the assists this season and see whether it was anything like it was last year as well. Wherever they've headed. Like, this is so bad. Just make it easier just to see assists. Absolutely ridiculous stuff, Football Manager.
David
we
Beckham.
are so far into the game, and I cannot find assists and goals. It's such an annoyance to my whole playing immersion. Just make it fucking easier to play. David Beckham, 18 assists. Thierry Henry and Ronaldinho, 17 each, right behind. Well, ain't bad, really.
Nope.
Who is that? Ronnie. I don't remember I recognise him. Very good player, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I do. I don't know. All the Brazilian players, when they were playing for Brazil and come across, I always get really confused.
Yeah.
Back then, I don't know if I remember that one or not.
Brad, the odd ones are too as well, didn't they? There's
Yeah.
Players like that.
What about in cup competitions? I needed to win some this season. Oh, you've done it again. Done it again.
Done the double again.
FA
Come
Cup
on.
beat Villa 7-2 in the final there. Rio kicking things off. R9's got a few. He's got a hat-trick in the final. And in the League Cup, you beat Chelsea. What a difference of finals, by the way.
Yeah.
7-2 and 1-0 against
David
Claudio
Beckham in the
Ranieri.
85th minute. Not a person I expected to score the winning goal.
I'll tell you what, let's watch this. I wonder if it's a free kick.
You reckon?
Because there's no assist.
Oh, it could well be.
So
then,
that
yeah.
could tell you that it was an actual free kick
Yeah.
from David Beckham in a cup final
yeah.
against Chelsea. So let's have a quick gander, shall we? Of
Oh,
course it is.
Oh, right.
Of course it is. It had to be, didn't it?
Yeah.
David Beckham. Who is
Get
that
in.
with the red hair? Nicky Butt
Nicky
has
Butt.
dyed his hair red. That's enough to get him fired. Alex Ferguson would not stood for that.
No.
Red hair? What are you doing?
Yeah, out of it.
Now, the Champions League, I was knocked down the quarter-finals. Oh, my God.
Oh, get in.
Dad's got on and won it. 5-0. 5-0.
God almighty.
That's
Get
crazy stuff. Ronaldo, Dwight York, Nicky Butt and his bloody red hair, Scholes and Sylvester scoring against, I mean, let's face it, that Barcelona side has played so poor in that final. Their keeper has a 7.1. He conceded 5. That just goes to tell you how bad the rest of the game was. 27 shots, you had 19 on
Gary
target.
Neville playing centre back, or Phil Neville, one of the two.
Yeah.
Not sure which one it is.
In the final. That is mental. 19 shots on target. So that keeper, despite conceding 5 goals, saved 14 shots. What were they doing in the Champions League final? Wow, we are you are dominating world football. All right, let's have a look at this Arsenal team then. Goals wise, oh my God, I had 3 players scoring 30 goals. And Alex got 23 and 27. And I've won 1 competition.
Yeah.
So that sucks. Ronaldinho was my overall top scorer, though. 37 and 26.
Great start for him first season.
Unbelievable. Thierry Henry, 36 and 23. So that's still quite good. 32 and 24 for Rude. So I'm very happy with that as well. Alex coming in for the first season. Way better numbers than what Robert Perez was. So I'm happy with that too. Freddie Ljungberg, 18 and 21. I don't know. Bergkamp's dropped off, but he is 33 now. What's he asking for? He's asking for a new contract, but wants to leave. They need to sort that out as well, because that was played in.
Yeah.
I want a new contract, so I'm asking to leave.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me, but there we go. Silvinho, 19 assists from right back.
And he scored 10 goals.
Talk about a stroke of genius.
Yeah.
Ashley
So
Cole
what
was...
does he actually look like now, though?
What, Silvinho? Yeah,
Yeah.
but he was already good, wasn't he, Silvinho? But he can now play there quite well.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll take my hat off for that. That's a clever move.
Yeah, Ashley Cole needed that, though. The development is there for Ashley
Yeah.
Cole, which is
He'll
good.
get better again now, won't he?
So I'm happy with that. So what I'm now worried about is obviously we need to start replacing players like Tony Adams.
Your both centre-backs are...
Yeah, I mean, Tony Adams has the acceleration of a slug.
He was never that quick anyway, was
No,
he?
so we need to look at that next season because our poor defence. I mean,
Martin
David
Keown's
Seaman
35 as well.
is retiring this year.
Now you're in trouble.
Yeah, so I need a new centre-back and I need a new goalkeeper.
2 centre-backs, I reckon.
Well, no, because I've got the one that I bought this season,
All right, yeah.
Walter Samwell, who's a 5-star player.
Yeah, I forgot about that one, yeah.
So, I mean, his composure and
And
concentration.
he's the left side,
great,
so that's that's the hardest side to buy.
Yeah, so I just need a centre-back, goalkeeper, at the very least, anyway. With £136 million. I'm sure I can find somebody with that. Now, Dad, before we have a look at the points, let's see what your side has done this season. 55.
R9. In that position, you thought he would do absolutely rubbish.
That's true, yeah. A DLF. He scored 55 goals and 24 assists, so fair enough. I mean, let's see actually whether he did play there, because that was just doing by best 11.
Yeah.
He is playing DLF, as you can see there. Every single time he's playing is DLF. So he's scoring that amount of goals as a deep line forward, which is crazy, because I remember when we first started playing FM26, neither of us could get the deep line forward to work.
No.
Turns out you just need R9 in there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But there we go. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer still scoring 40 goals though.
42 goals.
In only 35 starts.
Brilliant.
Dwight York 36 and 19. David Beckham got 36 assists. Ryan Giggs is 35. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff. Even Nicky Butt with his stupid red hair got 15 assists. Not bad at all.
Gary Neville played 45 games.
Yeah, he might have played centre back.
And I locked someone in playing right back.
He might have played centre back with his 8 jump in reach.
Well, we know he played in the final of the Champions League.
So maybe Jaap Stam still played 48.
Yeah.
Rio Ferdinand played 40. Well, you can't deny it then.
Well,
They shared it around.
Yeah, they knocked it around. So I'm not.
You have £151 million. We have very similar budgets going into season number 3, but do we have similar points? Let's find out. Well, the season 2 points are Mega Luke with 7 and Dad with 17, meaning the total points so far after 2 seasons is Luke with 13 and Dad with 25.
Buffon is my key signing this season for 80 million. We have signed one of the best keepers in the world.
My key signing this season is also a goalkeeper in Christian Abbiati. With David Seaman retiring, the £79 million man becomes my new number 1. Right, Dad, both getting goalkeepers this season. So, I mean, it made sense for me too. You went for the target that I was going to go for, you cheeky sod. Just before I
jumped in
him.
quickly.
Yeah, but he wasn't the only man. As you can see, £145 million on the ins. We only had £30 million on the outs, and that was last season with Robert Perez. So I don't think I sold anybody of name. But I also did have the likes of Tony Adams, who left. He went to Juventus, age 35, so didn't keep him around either, leaving at the end of his contract, which meant I had to bring in a couple of players. So I brought in Marcel Desailly.
Very good player.
Yeah, obviously a World Cup winner, a world-class centre-back. Coming towards the end of his career, 33 years of age, but we've got 3 years left, and he does have 16 for natural fitness. And I think he might carry over to for at least a couple of seasons anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it was worth the deal. I mean, we paid £30 million for him, which
it's not a bad price, really.
Isn't actually bad considering some of the prices of these players. But yeah, from Chelsea, obviously he's been around the block. And he's sticking around in this league now. But we've also got Vogel from Real Madrid, £27 million. There's some unbelievable players at PSV at the start of this database, and he's another one. Good defensive midfielder who can also play centre midfield, so got some very good mentals and physical attributes. Not a bad signing either for just £27 million. And then the final signing was Fernando Mera. I got him because he plays centre-back and DM, so he kind of fills both roles. So not exactly the world-class type of player, but I think he's just good at everything, and that's the reason why I signed him. 24 years of age, got the perfectionist personality, so he might develop into a better player as well. £9 million. Couldn't go wrong with that.
Price.
Tactically then, we are switching things up. We have gone to a 4-2-3-1. And I'm locking Thierry Henry in that right wing spot with Silvinho in behind him. So it's a little bit strange, obviously, putting Thierry Henry out on the right, considering throughout his career he was either starting on the left or he was playing up front. But we don't necessarily have a world-class right midfielder to put in there. I've kind of run out of money as well, and all of my players that I've got like to play on the left. So Ruud van Nistelrooy will go up front, but then we've obviously got Ronaldinho and Alex in behind. So if we're looking at the best 11 pick, as you can see, it puts Freddie Ljungberg in there, which makes 0 sense to me. So that's the reason why it's going to look like this. And it's going to be Silvinho if we go to combined. Silvinho for Lauren there. And then obviously Ashley Cole will take over Lauren's spot. So that's kind of what I'm looking at more going into this season. Ronaldinho in the hole with Alex, Van Nistelrooy and Henry all around him, which I like the sound of.
Yeah, it does look good, yeah.
Samuel and Desailly with Abbiati in behind. Lovely stuff. Vogel goes in next to Patrick Vieira. Now, Buffon wasn't also your biggest signing either. You had a couple of other massive signings. Francesco Totti.
Yes.
For £155 million.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but that's what you've got to pay if you want the best, and he's one of the best up there. So I just got a frightening front two really, and with reserves behind them as well if I need them.
Yeah. I mean, a man of... we're rewriting history here because he never left Roma. And he's now left at 25 years of age. So he's already got 5 goals in 3 appearances, which says a lot. And then we've also got Gerrard. Now, I don't really remember Gerrard growing up. No, I'll be honest.
No, I'll be honest. I don't.
He looks amazing
really,
on this.
He looks so good, doesn't he? And he plays in that sort of like that role right beyond the strikers as well as in midfield as well. So that's what I got him for, really, just to sort of fill that spot that you've ringed out, the attacking midfield player.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at him, 19 for passing, 20 for vision. He has great off the ball, great flair. The only real downside, I mean, finishing 17. Only real downside is his composure.
Yeah.
I think that's really the only bad side of him.
Great person to have in the team, so that's what I brought him in for.
Yeah. A lot of money, £79 million. He's got 4 goals in 4 games. You're scoring a lot of goals.
Great start from 2 players, isn't it?
Okay, lineup then. Sticking with that 4-4-2 that we had to begin with. The best 11 keeps it almost the same, but Gerrard and Scholes
gone more into that
switching
sort
out.
of position, yeah. So that was what I was really looking at, really, with Totti up front. So I'm quite pleased with that sort of start line. Why would I change it? I'm doing really well at the moment.
Well, yeah, you're 12 points ahead on points, I think it is at the minute. Now, start of the season. Let's have a look at it, because in the Charity Shield, you lost on penalties. So I do get a point for that.
That's only a Mickey Mouse Cup, innit?
I get a point for beating you, nothing for actually winning it. But you did beat Ajax in the Super Cup. Oli Solskjaer scored 2 goals there. Coventry 3-0 against them. 5-1 against Everton, where Totti got himself a hat-trick away from home. And then Tottenham Hotspur. Totti also got on the score sheet with Gerrard 3-0. The new signings are coming up trumps for you there.
Doing well for me, so yeah, pleased
scoring
with that.
a lot of goals. However, my start of the season as well looks rather impressive when you consider we also won the Charity Shield. 4-1 against West Ham. 7-0 against Bolton, Ruud van Nistelrooy hat-trick, and then 6-0 against Wimbledon, Ruud van Nistelrooy with 2 there. So this has been a great
a lot of goals.
Yeah.
A lot of goals in this season, I think.
Oh, yeah. So this is going to be a weird start to the season when we're both doing so well. The Dream 11, we haven't looked at this yet, but I thought it'd now be the perfect time. Just look at that Dream 11. Yeah. I mean, Thuram has gone to Chelsea. Ian Hart somehow sticks in there for Leeds.
Don't know how.
But the rest of the team is basically
He was a good player, but I don't think he was that good compared to what some of the players that we've got. I think.
No, that's it. Van Nistelrooy and Ronaldo up front. We got Giggs, Alex, Totti, Beckham in there. Desailly and Samwell. So my 2 centre-backs. Your goalkeeper. Yeah, it's quite an interesting one there, isn't it? Yeah. The Dream 11. Still putting you as the favourites as well. All right, then. 12 points is now down to 11 points after that Charity Shield win. Can I reduce the gap in Season 3? Well,
come on.
Straight away, I don't. 101 points to 92. 9 points clear of me at the top there, Dad. Very well done. 33 wins out of 38.
Many games, by looks of it, didn't you?
Yeah. You lost 3. I did pick up a point there for beating you in the league. However, you didn't beat me. So I gained 1 back. You get 5 points to win the league. I gained 1 back for beating you in one of those fixtures, which is a little bit of a relief that you did manage to beat me. But the goals, I want to see the player statistics again. We have to go through this horrible menu once again. Michael Owen was the top scorer with 36 in 36 appearances. He got better and better every year so far. Ruud van Nistelrooy and Ronaldo, both with only 23. Quite surprised with that.
Yeah.
You do have 2 other players up there, though, with Solskjaer and Totti.
Solskjaer keeps coming in, doesn't he? So
yeah.
He's a dark horse, I think.
And then, obviously, I only have 1 striker, so Alex as an attacking midfielder, or from the left-hand side, has got 15. Youngberg's up there, which does surprise me, but Gerrard has 12 as well. So, yeah, I am quite surprised with that. Now, assist-wise, Thierry Henry is once again leading that with 19 assists.
Right behind Beckham.
David Beckham with 16
exactly
behind
him. Expect him to be as well, yeah.
Yeah,
Totti's up there as well, yeah.
14. Alex Silvino down here. Ronaldo and Giggs have also got quite a few. So has Freddie Ljungberg. So what about in the cup competitions then? Come on, I need some luck now. I need some points in the cups. I have won both the FA Cup and the League Cup.
It's a bit of bad news for me.
Oh, yeah. Everton in the FA Cup, 3-0 against them. Where did you end up in this? You weren't in the semi, beat you in the quarterfinals. So that's another 2 points then, eliminating you from the FA Cup. Did I beat you in the League Cup as well? No. Newcastle. Did I knock you out, though? Semi-final? No. That would have been nice to do it in 2 legs. You haven't got very far in this competition at all. Third round, Middlesbrough. I mean, the Premier League side, but still. I mean, let's have a look at this Middlesbrough side. Dave Bassett was the manager. Alan Boksic was their key player.
Good striker.
With 8 finishing.
Yeah, I think we touched on that before.
Yeah, hilarious. I haven't won, by the looks of it, the Champions League. I was eliminated in the semi-final by that bloody David O'Leary again.
Oh.
Leeds United, who went to the final and lost to Manchester United. I mean, that's a rivalry in itself.
It is, yeah. That would have been a
The
massive
Leeds fans
game.
are not going to enjoy that as much as you're enjoying yourself doing very well. Manchester United back-to-back Champions Leagues. Oh, I would have loved this as a kid, because this would have been now early secondary school years for me. Just going into school and going, yeah, won the Champions League again. Because we didn't do it while I was in secondary school. 2008 was when I left. So I was about to leave school and we managed to win the Champions League. But yeah, 3-0. Rio Ferdinand, Totti and Solskjaer with the penalty spot. Okay, so I'm lucky really in a way that it was Leeds that beat me, but instead of yourself. 5-4 though. That's so disappointing, because that would have been a nice little final and a nice way of clawing back some points, because that's 8 points you now get, plus obviously the 5 for winning the league. So you've got more points than me, I think, this summer, which is really annoying considering I won 2 cup competitions and beat you in one of them, knocking you out, and didn't lose against you in the league, and somehow I'm coming out with less points.
Yep, that's the way it goes, isn't it?
Typical.
The big trophies are there, the league and the Champions League, and I got both of them.
All right, okay. Let's have a look then at how this season played out for my lads. Now, Silvinho locked into that right back spot, 8 goals, 17 assists. Paid off big time. I'm glad I kept them around, I must admit. Abiati as my goalkeeper, played 63 games, so it was worth bringing in somebody amazing. Now, goals-wise, haven't scored nowhere near as many as what I have been.
No.
But obviously, the performances are kind of still there, to be honest. 27 goals from Ruud van Nistelrooy, 27 from Alex, who had 17 assists as well. Ljungberg, 22 and 12. I don't think he should be playing that many games, if I'm honest. He does look quite good, though, actually. Thierry Henry, 18, but with 27 assists from that right-hand side. And Ronaldinho, 20 and 16. Maybe I was hoping for a little bit more from Ronaldinho, I must admit. But Ashley Cole's development definitely benefited from the last 2 seasons being able to play at that left-sided centre-back, so that's really good. But the money side of things, £109 million. So I need to think about where I want to improve this side going into the next season, into Season 4. Yourself, though, Dad, and this Manchester United side, Ronaldo, 35 for 21 assists, 29 from Solskjaer, Totti, 26 and 21. David Beckham, 22 assists, quite a big number as well. Any disappointments in there for you, or are you all right?
Shock, really, with Solskjaer scoring so many goals and playing 41 games.
Yeah.
That's the shock I'm getting. So, you know, when I think about the strikers that I've got, how come they haven't played that many games?
They're still playing 50 and 54.
Yeah, so how's Solskjaer getting in?
Well, don't know where he's playing. Centre forward, then he goes games without, so I don't know.
Surprised,
to
really.
be honest with you. Yeah.
That's the biggest surprise to me, but
just good rotation.
I'm not going to knock it. Yeah, I mean, 29
If you were
goals.
controlling it yourself, you probably would rotate it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, Andy Cole, I think he's on his way out now. He's still got 12 goals though for me, so
yeah,
he didn't let me down. But
he is unhappy. He hasn't played him as much.
No, I'm quite happy with that. I'm sort of Roy Keane's still doing the business for me, so I'm happy with that.
162 million.
They're still supporting me as well, so yeah, pleased.
Big money. All right, let's have a look at the points then before we go into season number 4. Season 3 points are Mega Luke with 10 and Dad with 13, meaning the total points after 3 seasons is Luke with 21, Dad with 38.
My key signing is none other than Raul from Real Madrid. 112 million for one of the most underrated strikers of this time.
My Season 4 key signing is a man to go alongside Patrick Vieira in my midfield, in Massimo Ambrosini, who signs from Parma for £76 million. Ambrosini joins Dad, £76 million, but he's not the only guy to join. I've actually signed quite a few very good players this summer. Jens Novotny has also joined. He looks fantastic too. Lots of 20s in there from the German league. He started off at Leverkusen, went to Bayern Munich. We've sold Lauren, though. £25 million for Lauren there. Don't think we sold anybody else. £15 million. So Kanu's left for £15 million. We weren't really using him anyway. I do find it funny that Sebastian Larsson, who came through the youth academy at Arsenal and then went to Birmingham, has gone out on loan to Birmingham. I do love it when things like that happen. The other signings, Pablo Aimar, £21 million from River. My God, look how good he looks.
Definitely, yeah.
Jesus. We've got Ronaldinho, so he's not exactly going to get much game time, but he might come off the bench quite a lot for Ronaldinho. And then we've got a bit of a substitute sign or a squad player signing in Nikos Liberopoulos from Panathinaikos, and I've nailed every single one of those names there, I'm sure of it. Striker can also play right wing, which is the reason why I signed him.
Yeah.
Bit of an average player on this database. If you put him in the real database that we play for FM26, he'd probably be a star player. But yeah, he's nowhere near the standard of like the likes of Thierry Henry, for example, who hopefully still gets his spot. Now, best 11 pick, I'm not locking anybody in. Best 11 pick is kind of what I want it to be. There are some subtle changes, though. You will notice that Van Nistelrooy is now going to be played as a channel forward. I'm also dropping the midfield back ever so slightly for that out of possession style, because I want to do that for the league. I think we're suffering too many points in the league and in the Champions League. We're losing too many games. We're doing all right in the cups, but this was where we need to claw the points back now. Dad is leading this by quite some margin. Van Nistelrooy, Henry, Ronaldinho, Alex, still my front four. Ambrosini is the new guy who comes in next to Vieira. I think that midfield now looks solid with some good options off the bench too. I think we're developing quite a nice little bench here of world-class players as well. Now, Dad, a big signing for you, I must admit. Bringing in Raul.
Yes.
And I'm not going to lie, as a Manchester United fan, if you had told me that Man United were going to sign Raul, they were going to sign R9, I'd be like, oh my God, this is my dream come true. Because one of the things I did love growing up was when David Beckham moved to Real Madrid, was watching Real Madrid, and they had Raul, and they had Ronaldo, and it was an absolute joy to watch. It was just a shame that it was in the white of Real Madrid. So now they're all at Manchester United. So he joined for £105 million. Then you got Julio Marchand from Boca, who is going to be a backup, I guess, for David Beckham.
It is a backup for David Beckham. I noticed that I never had any backup for David Beckham like that, so I should have got this player. I think he's for a really good price for a really good player, I feel.
Very good on the ball. Good at tackling too. Then you got Robert Enke coming in for £1 million, so good backup goalkeeper there.
He is, yeah. So I think Barthez is had to go. Yeah. So he didn't want to hang around anymore.
£33 million to Everton there. Then we got Kaka Kaladze from Everton himself, so left back who can play quite a lot of positions.
He's a good squad player, as I sort of like buying now and again. So yeah, for that price, I thought he was very good. Really,
he's only 25 years of age. Then the final one, Stilian Petrov, £12 million. I almost went for him myself until I seen Yuri put a bid in. £12 million from the Celtic man.
I'm just looking at a replacement for Roy Keane, to be honest with you. I know I got Nicky Butt there as well, but I didn't want to turn this for such a small price. I didn't want to turn it down, really.
Again, one of those things where every attribute is above 11.
Yeah, very good player.
Above 10 is not bad at all. Okay, now tactics for you. Sticking with what you had.
I don't want to change it. Yeah, so I don't think anybody's moved position. Raul's gone in position, so them two up front, like you said, you really like. I'm going to take the bit of that.
Weird how sometimes it puts Beckham centre mid and Totti right mid.
I don't know whether I want to do this or not, so I don't know whether to go with it or no. I mean, it's getting Totti on the pitch as well. It is David Beckham's one of his favourite positions as well. He plays very well there. But I've got Gerrard to play there as well. So that means I just, either lose Gerrard or you lose Totti, and I don't know which way to go, really.
Yeah, you can't take Beckham off. He's too good at everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Like set pieces.
He's going to be definitely in that position, centre all right on the wide right, so I'm not sure what I want to do at the moment. I might just leave it as it is and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, start of the season, you have dropped points, and that is because we played each other on the opening day of the season. And with 10 men for 83 minutes, after Alex got himself sent off, we still went on 1. Even being 1-0 down at Old Trafford, Ronaldinho 77th, 88th minute, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
What a place to score a last-minute goal.
Yeah. We also beat you in the Charity Shield, which means we get another point there as well. So points are being clawed back.
On here now.
Come on. You did beat Leicester 6-0. Raul got himself a hat-trick there, so he's finally kicking off. Ipswich. Ronaldo scored 5 against Ipswich. Might even be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there's only
one there for Totti, yeah. It probably
Maybe it is. Yes, he got 6. You got a double hat-trick against Steve McLaren's Ipswich. And Steve McLaren starts off at Manchester United as your assistant manager. So he got the job at Ipswich and then was really regretting himself getting the job at Ipswich, as you can see. Then we've got a 1-1 draw, unfortunately, to West Ham. Yang Collar. Our good friend Aaron Hunt loves a bit of Yang Collar because he's 6'8" and can jump. So, yeah, very good player. Then the Sunderland 5-1, back on winning form, and 6-1 against Colchester in the Cup.
Not too bad. I've been disappointed with the two games against you right at the start of the season. Not a good way to start the start of the season. So, but
We
something
did
to work
beat
on.
Chelsea in the Super Cup.
Yeah,
We overestimated that one. So
yeah. The league game against you, losing 2-1 at home, bad game, mate.
against 10 men too.
Yeah, it's not too good.
What about the other results then? Surely didn't drop any points after that. Oh no, we played Spurs. Although Ruud van Nistelrooy did score a 96th minute equaliser against them, so that was a bit of a saving grace there. But then we beat Manchester City after you. Djibril Cissé plays for them, which is, do you remember him when he played for Liverpool? I did enjoy watching him, to be fair. Then it was Derby County 5-1. Then Chelsea 4-1, so they've dropped off a little bit on this. They've got Francha, who plays in Sao Paulo, and look how good he looks, by the way. So that's another player to look for if you do play this database. We'll leave the patrons, of course, to sign up for that. And then, of course, the 1-1 against Tottenham. So I have dropped points already, but we are still top of the league with Liverpool for now. Hopefully, we can make sure we stay there, though, because we need to start winning some points back. Let's find out what happens in Season 4. Well, it's 3 points between us, but you still got 102 points.
Yeah.
That's got to be the highest runners-up ever. Just lost 2 there. I beat you in one of them. And I lost 1 game against you. At home too. 4-2. So we've seen that result already.
I mean, I've lost to Leeds, and Leeds come right behind me. So it's not, I can't moan about it too much. I've done really well, only losing 2 games, drawing 3. But to be that close, disappointed.
Yeah, not bad though, considering how many points you did get. Still quite impressive. Let's have a look at the goals. Who scored the most goals? It was R9, who got 38 in 33 appearances.
Yeah, pleased with that.
Not bad at all. Michael Owen's up there again, as he always is in this. 34. Alan Shearer's back with 30. Then it's Ruud van Nistelrooy with 28. So although I have dialed back the goals, we're winning more games.
Yeah. Be interested to see how much is Michael Owen to try and buy. I haven't actually looked at it to see.
It just depends whether they allow you to go.
Yeah, I don't think they would. They'd probably put that up by about 50 million if you Premier League time to try to buy him. But he does look good, doesn't he? His quickness, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the pace and the acceleration with 20 and 20 with 17 off the board just makes him so lethal on this. Yeah. It's unbelievable. Okay, not bad. What about assist-wise then? We've seen Thierry Henry's been knocking around with the assists lately. This time, it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's up there with Alex in 3rd place. So assist 22, which is quite a lot. Raul and Ronaldo assisted each other by the looks of it. 14 of each.
Well done.
And Totti from the right wing, I guess, with 12.
Probably, yeah.
Ryan Giggs is up there.
I've lost David Beckham out of that completely. So
yeah, David Beckham. I did see his name there. There he is.
Yeah.
8 assists in total. Nowhere near as many, but he is playing centre mid now, trying to pull the strings in there instead. Okay, cups. We pulled one back, obviously, with that 5 points for winning the league, plus the one for beating you earlier on the season. Cups, though. Oh, we've got 1 each.
Whoa.
However, I've won. Beat you in the final as well. What a lovely day to be an Arsenal fan. 1-0 in the Champions League final. Ashley Cole with the goal. Of all the attacking threats on the pitch,
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole scores.
My
Unbelievable.
star player for me was Buffon.
Yeah, 7.9 rating. Everybody else had less than a 7.
Bad game by the looks of it, don't
I didn't have that many shots.
He's playing
though.
on the left for me, look.
Yeah, he's playing everywhere. Who the hell's Marchant? Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
he was quite good, wasn't he? But yeah, still, my defense played very well, as you can see. So we kept the clean sheet, did very well. XG was very high for a 1-0, by the way. That's mental. So yeah, I don't know what we were all doing there.
That's a bad game for me.
That's a great game for me, though. Quarterfinals, I was knocking out Inter Milan. You were knocking out Ajax. Semi-finals, Real Madrid and AC Milan. So we were knocking out some big boys in there. I still don't understand the league situation with that, but there we go. All right, FA Cup. Yes!
Oh, no.
Another point in the bag. A penalty shootout. We played each other so many times this season. Charity Shield, FA Cup.
That's cost me a lot of points.
Champions League, in the league as
well.
Ashley
Cole done me again.
Ashley Cole with a brace in the final. A world-class wing-back getting 2 goals, scoring in extra time just before as well, taking it to extra time himself. Solskjaer has done it in the 116th minute, but Francesco Totti misses the penalty. Now, what is quite funny is 2 seasons ago, you bought Buffon, I bought Abiati because you bought Buffon.
Yeah.
By the looks of it, my keeper has been the better buy so far.
8.7.
Because it looks like by the sounds of this penalty shootout that Buffon can't save penalties. Abbiati can, because by the looks of it, Totti's penalty was saved by Abbiati. So let's have a look at that penalty with Silvinho. Totti steps up. Great save.
Great crap penalty.
Great save by Christian Abbiati.
I'm dropping him.
Yeah, right. That was all good in the FA Cup. The League Cup, which you won, who did you beat in the final there? Chelsea in extra time. Gerrard with the winner. Ronaldo with the early goal. Where did I finish in that? Did you knock me out of that? Third round, I beat Sheffield United. Leicester, quarter-final, I lost to Chelsea on penalties. So you don't get any points there, unfortunately. Oh, it's a good season. We're clawing things back now. This is really good. Okay, you get the 3 points, obviously, for winning that, but I definitely pick up way more points in the Champions League and the FA Cup and the league. The treble.
The big one is the Champions League, innit? You get so many points for it, and you beat me as well in the final.
Okay, Ruud van Nistelrooy. This is much better, by the way. Look at the little changes that you make to get the amount of goals. 46 from Ruud van Nistelrooy in 50 starts with 10 off the bench. Alex got 32 and 28. Dino got 25 and 35. Ljungberg is still getting loads. Might have to get rid of him. Pablo Aimar is playing quite a lot of games and still doing very well. Thierry Henry, only 13 and 13. That's disappointing, to be honest. Where has he been playing? Because obviously I didn't lock him in. Was he still playing from the right? So he's been sort of, to be honest, he's let me down because he's played quite a lot up front.
Yeah.
As a channel forward, right midfielder, not really working as well as what I thought it would, but there we go. All right, Ambrosini comes in, scores 12 goals, happy with that. Walter Samuel's now a 5-star centre-back, so that's really good. He's come in and done the business there, replacing the guys. Ashley Cole only got 5 goals. 3 of them were ridiculously important. That's crazy, isn't it? I was just thinking there, Ashley Cole, where's his name? We haven't seen him yet. I know he scored quite a few. We've mentioned him already. Recruitment then, we've got £113 million to spend in the summer season number 5. Let's see what Manchester United numbers are looking like. 63 in 56 games.
Nearly 100 goals between 2 of them.
26 assists as well. That's nearly 100 goal contributions in 56 games.
Yeah.
And he won 1 trophy. That's absolutely mental. Raul got 34 and 18. Not bad for his first season there. 20 and 8.
That's a good sign. Gerrard did get on the pitch.
Yeah.
20 goals from him is really good.
Beckham got more assists than what maybe you thought.
Yeah.
19. It might have just been in other competitions. Totti got 20 assists too. So, yeah, they're bagging them still.
Ollie got another 15 goals for me as well out of 16 games.
16 starts, yeah. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
£71 million. A little bit less than me this summer.
That's
only £51 million.
Just one player, isn't it? That's a bit dodgy now.
All right, well.
I don't know who to get anyway, so.
That's true. We're
hell of a side, and
we're at a point where we are like locked and loaded if we wanted to be. Let's have a look at the points going into the final season. Season 4 points are Omega Luke with 16, Dad with 4, meaning the gap has closed going into the final year, and it's Omega Luke with 39, Dad with 42.
My season 5 key signing is Jonathan Woodgate. For 18 million, his pace is going to be a great asset to add to my defence.
My final key signing is defender Dario Simic for £90 million from Inter Milan, but as a new starting centre-back who can also cover at right-back, I think it's worth the money. Yeah, both our key signings being defenders, and my whole window basically being defenders, outside of a young Joe Cole. 22 years of age.
I did love watching him play.
On this, he is phenomenal. There's been 2 seasons where I've almost pulled the trigger on him, and one of them I went for Alex instead, and then last summer I was like, I just don't have enough to get him out of the release clause. And this season I had enough, so I went for him. He's going to be great, and plus he can also play centre mid, so I might, even though I won the Champions League, change tactic.
All right.
Yeah, I know people are going to be like, you're doing it, Dad. With the points being this close as well. But Joe Cole.
I had such a bad season in IN.
The other signings, though. Cafu. Have you ever heard of Cafu? He is the Brazilian Gary Neville. And he is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he is good.
34 years of age. That's the reason why he cost me just 13 million. Now, he hasn't really been playing that well for Roma. I say that, his average rating's quite good. But in terms of like goals and assists from right back, with his crossing being that good and the match engine being as good as what it is for fullbacks getting assists, I did kind of expect a little bit more. So hopefully we can get more of that. He's got 1 assist already for us this season. But also, Fabio Aurelio. Didn't expect him to be this good on there, but there we go. Fabio Aurelio, he's fairly decent to be fair. He can fight out with Ashley Cole at left wing back. Now, I have made a little bit of a change. Now, of course, we can see we've got a midfield playmaker instead of that defensive midfielder. So we've got the box-to-box and the midfield playmaker, and it puts Joe Cole in there instead of Patrick Vieira. I'm kind of just happy to let them all fight it out.
Big shout. Yeah. Best thing to do, I think, really.
Yeah, we got 2 5-star players out on the wings now in Omri and Alex, with another 5-star in there for Ronaldinho in terms of the roles. Van Nistelrooy is enjoying his channel forward role. I think we could be really good this season. So I think we could be really, really good. Let's have a look, Dad, at the rest of your signings, because there was a couple of more that we need to talk about. Well, one more. Jonathan Woodgate, £80 million from AC Milan, so he wasn't even at Leeds. Mark Van Bommel, though, £52 million
really
from Chelsea.
Well. Yeah, spine of the team, sort of defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder. Just get him in just in case, really. Got a bit of money left over. I just couldn't better the positions that I had on the pitch, so I just went in for one of the sort of players that I thought were going to be really good for the squad.
Yeah, I mean, here's another one that starts at PSV.
Yeah, it goes to show, it's such a good team.
There are so many good players there. So, tactically then, I didn't
want to change it. I'm taking a big chance, I feel, by putting Jonathan Woodgate in, but I just wanted them to sort of, him and Ferdinand to play together and see what it's like.
Crazy
and I'm
stuff.
going to let the rest of the midfield just fight it out, because it was doing Beckham into the middle again, as you probably do if you see it. But I dropped out his Yabstam, so it could backfire on me, but it might not. I do generally think Jonathan Woodgate is a very, very good player, so I'm hoping to sort of do good things with it and sort of like build a relationship. I mean, he's 24, he's really good, and he was good in his time as well, I felt.
Dad's just dropped Yapstam for Jonathan Woodgate, which is absolutely mental.
I'm just trying to bring the young boys through.
So crazy.
I knew I'd have a problem doing it, and I knew it would cause problems with you because you did like Yapstam, didn't you? So
how could you not?
I think the biggest mistake I might do here is because it's the last season. So I could have gone with another season of just leaving it. But I mean, he's 32 years of age. He's not the future. So I thought, I got Jonathan Woodgate in, and I thought, right, I'm going to put him in from the start and see how it goes. Being 1 season left, maybe I should have left it. I don't know. I'll find out after the season, won't I?
Oh, dropping big Yap. Absolutely outrageous stuff. If you did the best 11, the assistant manager has sense. It keeps Yapstam in there. It does put Kivu at left centre back, which is a little
putting
bit
Ferdinand in that position instead of
and Beckham centre mid.
Yeah, Roy Keane, and I don't think you could drop Roy Keane from that position to put Ferdinand in there.
No, it's a bit bizarre because Roy Keane's still world class.
He's still going for it as well, isn't he? Yeah, so
strange.
I mean, I'm liking it because Totti's in the team, but I don't like it because I prefer David Beckham out on that right. I think he gets a bit more time, gets a ball in, but I'm going to take chances, leave it again. I mean, I didn't do too bad last season. I was getting to the finals, just lost the finals against the worst person I could lose against, and it was you, wasn't it? It cost me a lot of points last season.
We've played against each other already twice.
Again.
And again, I pick up both wins.
Oh, I don't know what's going on.
The points are now just 1 point between us going into this final simulation.
And the problem is now I've been knocked out of the Worthington Cup already.
Out by Liverpool. Poor Scholes and Yapstam missed a penalty.
So already I've lost 1 cup that I can win.
The Charity Shield, though, 3-2 finish. Rio Ferdinand and Raul scored quite late anyway. I was 2-0 up. Then I made it 3-1 before Raul scored. The result at Highbury, Ambrosini and Ruud van Nistelrooy with the 2 goals there. And Buffon got an 8.2. So I'm guessing that game was completely dominated by 12 shots on target. He saved 10 shots. But again, going forward, just nothing. Look, 6 and a 6.1 for Raul and Totti.
To know what's going on there,
get
really. Get
yourself in the game, lads.
Yeah.
Ashley Cole loves playing.
He does, doesn't he?
Manchester United.
Yeah.
Another man of the match performance. He got an assist for Ambrosini there. Crazy stuff. However, you played Southampton right after. You won 7-1. Ronaldo is back with a hat-trick there. Wimbledon 2-0 away. Both of the strikers get a goal there. Newcastle, Ronaldo scores again. Chelsea, Ronaldo scores again. So he's still chasing that more goals than game ratio that he's been getting.
I do like it because the games I feel that I should have won, I won comfortably. The 2 hard games coming up with the Newcastle and the Chelsea, I've still won them. and kept the clean sheet.
Yeah, three clean sheets on the bounce.
That's not too bad. I'm quite happy with that. But
yeah, just one goal in the league outside of the result against Arsenal.
But the top two teams, Arsenal and Liverpool, I'm losing against that. I'm a bit disappointed with that.
Now, Arsenal, how have I started elsewhere? So the fixtures speak for themselves. I won 10-0 in the game after we beat Man United against Charlton. 10-0. Thierry Henry is back. 4 goals against them. Unbelievable stuff. Ipswich, 6-1. Henry scores again. Ruud van Nistelrooy not playing as many games as you can see. Ronaldinho got himself a hat-trick there. Everton, Ruud van Nistelrooy scores after he plays. Tottenham, 1-0. Alex with the one and only goal. And that result has been caused me so many trouble, especially at the start of the season. And then 7-0 against Charlton. 17-0 across 2 games against them.
I'm looking at that as well. I mean, that's 2 big games for you, 17-0 against Charlton. But you go further up and look at your Super Cup.
Yeah.
You beat Bayern Munich
7-1 against Bayern
That's a hell
Munich.
of a result, I feel.
Yeah. They got some decent players still, because I've noticed. They got Frank Rijkaard as their manager at this point. They've got Saviola, who is world class on this. Look how fast he is.
Yeah.
And then Roque Santa Cruz, who, if anybody watched the video that's going to be at the end of the video, I did the simulation, the 26 years. Roque Santa Cruz has a very interesting time, so check that video out, because he is also world class on this.
Yeah.
Only 23 years of age. This is season 5. So that says it all, doesn't he? How good his career. Do you think then he played for Blackburn?
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? How in real life things change. Played for Blackburn. But there we go. So, what a start to the season. And now the points in season number 5 is just 1 between us. But at one point you were 12 ahead. More than that? No. So in season 3, it was 21-38. You were 17 points clear. Now there's just 1 point between us.
Season 4 killed me. You just won. You beat me in the main games.
Yeah.
The cup finals.
So let us know if you got to Season 5. If you are part of the Season 5 crew and you love the retro databases, make sure you are subscribed, because there's more stuff coming out for the retro databases. Let's see what happens in this final season. Well, the final season sees Arsenal lift the Premier League title by 10 points. 113 goal difference as well, might I add.
I mean, mine was big the last couple of seasons, but you've scored 143 goals. That's the difference, isn't it?
Yeah. Lost 2 games. I bet the other one's Charlton.
Yeah.
How funny would that be? No. Middlesbrough and Liverpool. So Middlesbrough finished in 8th place. I lost to them. Drew 3.
Oh,
didn't even draw against you. So that's another 2 points. 7 point swing there. Oh, Charlton finished bottom, by the way. With
surprise.
Goals. Ronaldo has the most goals this season, but the tally you might have seen is lower. Him and Ruud van Nistelrooy,
that's bad,
23 each. However, Ronaldo only played 24 games. Ruud van Nistelrooy played 36.
Yeah.
Kevin Phillips is up there, Franca and Boxic. Thierry Henry got 20. Ronaldinho got 20. Alex, Raul, they're all around there as well. Assist-wise, if we go down to assists, Thierry Henry was the highest again. 18.
And Ryan Giggs popped up now.
16.
First time been up for a couple of seasons.
Ronaldinho's up there. Alex and Silvinho both on 13. A lot of assists. Francesco Totti and David Beckham both getting 13. That's quite an interesting one. Free kick goals. Anybody? No David Beckham in the free kick goals. That's absolutely crazy.
Kevin Phillips.
Fair enough. Benito Carboni at Derby. Look at him. Look how good he is. Janino's there too. Do you remember Janino?
Yeah.
What a player. He starts off at Vasco da Gama, is it? £5 million you can pick him up for. Look, how good would that be to get Janino if you're sort of that mid-table side? Back to the business though.
I need the Champions League here.
Cup competitions. It's over. It is over. League Cup against Middlesbrough.
I knew I didn't win that one.
6-0 against Everton in the final. Where did you... Yes! Knocked you out in the semi. 2-1 for extra time as well. There is the Champions League though.
Yeah,
I didn't win that one.
Oh, come on.
I finished in the semi-final.
Come on.
Lazio winning it. Didn't even reach the final.
Oh dear.
Let's have a look then.
We won you.
Round of 16, you knocked out Deportivo. I was knocking out Porto. Quarter-final, AC Milan. You were knocking out Juve. So we did get to the semi-final. We played in the opposite ties. You lost to Lazio. I lost to Real Madrid. Oh, that's really annoying. It would have been nice to have the showdown at the end there, wouldn't it? That would have been nice.
Oh, so close again.
But no trophies for you in the final season.
2 seasons where I got really close, lost the big games against you again. But yeah, you come back at me and from a long way behind.
The switch of tactic, by the way, mental. I had 4 players who's got 30 goals and Pablo Aimar who got 28.
Yeah.
That's absolutely disgusting. Alex and Henri, 36, 33. Ronaldinho and Rude, 33 each. Pablo Aimar with 28. That is gross amount of numbers.
You'd have never picked Alex as going to be your leading goal scorer, would you?
No. I mean, what a player that is. So good. Considering I'd never even remember him playing. Which is crazy. Well, there we go. Cafu, by the way, 11 assists, 9 goals. We didn't mention him last season. This season, he's had a blinder. Aurelio played quite a lot and got 13 assists as well. They're all chipping in, which is nice. But Joe Cole, 13 goals, 9 assists. He's loving life at Arsenal. So, bless him. Let's have a look, Dad, at your squad before we take a look at the final points tally. 30 goals from Ronaldo, who only played 36 games.
Yeah, that's what let me down.
Yeah, 27
score enough goals.
for Raul. 22 and 20 for Totti. David Beckham got 16 assists. Ryan Giggs got 21 this season. He had the most assists for you. There we go.
Just go on to Jonathan Woodgate, see if he did develop it any better. Sort of, he looks all right, but I don't know. Maybe that was a mistake. But then I didn't score enough goals. I don't think I scored enough goals.
How many did Yap score? Got 0. He'd come off the... It says it all. As a centre-back, he'd come off the bench 30 times.
Yeah.
There was 30 times throughout the season your assistant went, we need to get Woodgate off.
Get him off.
We need to get Woodgate off.
Yeah.
Yap, get yourself warmed up.
I'm still looking at that thinking to myself, I didn't score enough goals.
Yeah.
So that's what's let me down. I don't know why. Maybe I should have locked David Beckham in on the right, I feel, and let the midfield players foot it out between them.
I mean, your tactic was good.
Yeah.
One thing I would say about it, you had a balanced mentality throughout the whole 5 seasons.
Yeah.
It started off quite well for you, but then I think you sort of slacked
really.
later on. Yeah, I think it needed a bit of a switch around from that. Because you didn't really alter it at all, to be honest.
I'm convinced that the David Beckham one's the one that's cost me more than anything. I think I should have kept him in playing because I had Gerrard in that centre midfield player as well. It was just as good, and I bought that other player in the last season who played there as well.
Yeah,
Van Bommel was it?
Van Bommel, yeah.
Yeah, I bought him in to play that position as well. But David Beckham kept on coming across. I don't think it was a good position for Totti to be playing.
Well, there we go. Let's have a look at the final points tally then and crown the winner. Final points are Mega Luke with 16, Dad with 0 in the final season, meaning the total points are Mega Luke with 55, Dad with 42. 55 to 42, swung that around.
I just had my ass back, didn't I?
Point swing in the end.
Unbelievable that is.
That's
Not to score
crazy.
a single point that last season with the team like that. I don't believe that.
Oh, that is absolutely mental. Mate. Yeah.
Good comeback.
Do love a good retro database, though.
Love these, don't we?
Yeah, give us some ideas what you want to see. I'm quite convinced of a nice little 10 season, maybe with Roma and Lazio. They're 2 good teams on this. The Italian league is something we definitely need to dive into. Possibly, would you guys be up for it if we did a Glory Hunter in this database? We've done a retro Glory Hunter before. We haven't done a series for a while. Would you guys want to see a retro Glory Hunter come back? Let us know down in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And of course, check out this video on screen where we did the 26-year simulation. And I go through it and document what happened as we rewrite football in this retro database.